The idea of having further opportunity in a country isn't necessarily an uncommon one. Many of us in the Latin community are sold the idea of the American dream. The promise of food, housing, money, and a healthy family is one that is all too tempting to give up on. Yet, no one considers what that dream looks like when you sell it to a Latino who was born and raised in the US. I'm the daughter of two Salvadorian immigrants. My mother worked at a law firm in Metapan as a secretary. She was accomplished early on, going and studying at an institution at 13. My father was a poor Indio farmer who wasn't born close enough to a city to get a chance at success. When they had me, my father began to place expectations of success. The American dream was no longer their burden, but mine. So I grew up stuck in two worlds. I couldn't be Salvadorian, but I also couldn't be American. I was told that I couldn't take food from the hand that feeds, but I also couldn't bite it because it saved others. I couldn't be selfish, but I had to be cunning if I wanted to win the race to success. I had to be the modern daughter my father wanted, but not too modern, so I'd seek my freedom from his abuse. I couldn't be free in a world that both hated me and loved me. I was shackled to a dream that I didn't even want. The American dream doesn't even exist for people like me. Because I was brown and I was born poor. I sought my freedom in the same way that my mother did: education. As I got older, I realized that the life that I had was nothing compared to the life I could have. And because of that, I was seen as selfish. I was even more selfish for wanting my father to look me in the eye and acknowledge my successes. This dream ate at the humanity around me and infected it with materialistic ignorance and greed. And because of it, I was left to be abused by the person who promised to save me from a life of poverty he had once suffered. The American dream took so much from what I could have had due to its insistence of eliminating the individual and killing the culture that births you. And because of that, at 2 a.m. every morning, I stay awake and think about what my life could have been. The American dream were actually real. But I guess we won't ever know.